Last time on this channel, we dove deep into the incredible and unique marriage traditions of the Abasuba people.
A girl with a child, it is not being married by a single person, married by Muse.
And that revelation left so many of you and me with a burning question. How did a Bantu-speaking people end up isolated on an island, completely surrounded by a culture so different from their own? Today, we are rewinding the clock. We are setting sail not just across Lake Victoria, but back through time to trace an epic journey of migration, conflict, and survival.
I was born in Mfangano, in a location called Mfangano East now. It was called Wakinga sub-location. Now it's called Mfangano East in Mfangano, where now we are not using Mfangano. We are saying that we are in a situation of Abasuba West sub-county, where now you are. It is Abasuba West sub-county. We have 4 sub-counties of Suba. We have North Suba sub-county, we have Central sub-county, we have South sub-county, all are Suba. Constituency we have 2, we are Suba North and Suba South. We as Suba people come from Uganda. We come in 2 directions. First, many people come from in Busoga, in Buganda. We were having 4 kingdoms. We have Busoga, we have Bunyore, we have Ankole, we have Buganda. You see, so many people come from Buganda Kingdom, Suba people. They passed through Busoga to we call Imbo, its main gate, where Suba people came. We have some other Subas who were at Entebbe. They come from Entebbe through Tanzania. They will tell you those people. Now in Suba, the meaning of Suba, it means that those people were after kingdom of Buganda, but they did not have that kingdom. In Suba language, we say Abasuba. In Uganda, W comes ba, it's meaning of Suba. They were the people who want to be king, but they did not get that kingship. It is why we have been called Wasuba people. See? In Uganda, we were having people called Buganda people in the kingdom. There was a kingdom called Junju. Junju and Samakokiro, his brother. There was fighting between them. In Uganda, I went in Uganda 2019, November, to find out where we came from. I stayed there in Uganda for 7 days to find out where we come from. I went to the first king, Kintu. It is from Mteso. Then we go to Junju's. We went to Samakokiro's tomb. Junju with his brother Samakokiro, they were having a fight after a wife. In Buganda, a king has many wives. Then, when you have your wife is pretty, beauty, the king can take him as his wife. You cannot fight with him. They say that the wife of Samakokiro the Junju take the wife of Samakukiro. Now Samakukiro went to his mother, Nantesa, and Nantesa, well, my brother take my wife. Then when he said that that child my wife have is his child, then the wife refused. Then he killed that wife. Then the mother tell him that don't kill him. Go and pretend him that he can be afraid of you. Then he take a group in Buganda Kingdom called Abakuta. When he take these people to go to fight with the Junju, one of these people killed the Kabaka Junju. It's called Kiboe. When he killed the Kabaka, the brother Samakukiro, who was fighting, became a king. Then he called a meeting to those people to come and meet with them. Then those family, Kiboe and his older brother, called Vitebe, which is in Fangano, we call them Wakula people. Kiboe and his brother did not go to the meeting. There was a Mzee called Mwembe, who was under the Buganda Kingdom, with having a drama to call people to the meeting. When he called the meeting, the Witewe and Kiboe's brother did not go to the meeting. Then Mwembe, they said that they were going to burn them in their houses. Before they go to burn them, Mwembe the drama went in secretly and tell them that you are going to be burned in your house. The Witewe was having father-in-law who gave him a wife. They went to the father-in-law, which is called Kenge. Kenge gave them a canoe called Mbariga. Then, when they escape, when the Samakukiro take his people to go and find out where are these people, he gets them, they are escaped. Then he started to interview who told them to go. They found that stick of Mwembe in the place of their homes. Then they had that Kenge, the father-in-law of Witewe, is the one who gave them the canoe. They travel with up to this area. Now, the Kenge people remained there. Witewe and Mwembe came. They traveled from Uganda to the island nowadays called Buvuma. Buvuma in Kiganda language or in Isuba language means to escape. When you are somewhere, you escape, come to travel, we say Ofuma, Buvuma. Sasa the island was started a name called Buvuma because where our people were being stationed there. Then they travel an island up to Imbo. You know the Imbo where it is. Now we call it the gate. They come up to Imbo. Then they come from Imbo. Witewe and Kiboe come up to Mfangano, some place called Kiteng. Then those two people, the drama and the one who gave the canoe, they were afraid to live in Uganda. They escaped, come from Uganda. They come through Imbo. Up to Imbo, they come to here. Kenge family, it is now called Rosinga people. as the Kenge family who gave the canoe to Witebe. The Witebe and the Kiboe. Witebe is here, we call them Wakula people in Mufangano. The Kiboe, the killer of the Kabaka, is the one we call the Guasi people. See now. Then, those when they come here, the Guasi people, Kiboe went to Guasi, Witebe remain here. The drama person, which called Mwembe, also came to Mufangano. It is now called Mufangano East location in Mufangano. Witebe is Mufangano West and Mufangano South location. Then in Mufangano we have 4 locations. We have North, where you are here. These people, I will tell you why they were here. They were also come from Uganda. But now here you mixed. We have people from Rusinga also living here in North. Then we have people of, I told you that Kiboe is Guasi, Witebe, Mufangano, Kenge, Rusinga. Now we have 3 locations. Suba people here, we have 5 locations. Now we remain with the 2 locations which are not. These 2 locations came from Entebbe when Samakukiro was now as a king, sent them to go and fish in Tanzania and bring fish for him. These people were 2 old men. We call them, was called Mugaya, who is now here we call Gembe, Kasugunga people. As the Mugaya is the grandfather of them. Then someone called Mukune. Mukune here is now Kakshengri people. These 2 people travel from Tanzania. Mogaya have brought a son called Olual. Olual got a son called Kigunga. Then Mukune called a son called Kaenge. Kaenge got a son called Muriani. They stationed to Tanzania a place called Rieng. When they stayed there, there was one of them who are after taming this animal, this game's animal. Then he brought we call meat to eat. Then his sister-in-law asked him, I want to know, where do you got this meat? Then the envelope, he was timing this envelope animal. Then he took them. This wife was having pregnant. When they went with him, it was timing that he was sleeping envelope. Then he tried to catch that envelope. Then the envelope stand beat him in the stomach. Then he died. His family went to fish. These Muriani people and Kigunga people, they say that we cannot stay there. When those people come from fishing, they will kill us. They turned from Tanzania to Guasi, a place called Utere. They stayed there for some years. Then there is a traditional here. We have, you can see something in this house, top stick. Huh? When you come in my home, put that thing. And we try to put it, but you cannot. Then someone come there called they came and they want stake. Then the people of Muriany stop him that you cannot put that one because this is not your home. They killed that boy called Mathoke of Muriany. Muriany was having 4 children, Saka, Kirario, Kidoke, and Mungusa. Then the Kirario, the brother of Saka, agreed with these people, Uganda. The Uganda people who killed him, they agreed together. Those Saka and Mungusa left Kirario there, come to the area called Ngeri and Ragwe. Now they form a place called Kaksingri. The Kaksingri people are the people of Saka, of the people of Muriany people who came there. Now you can see in Suba, the Mugaya, the grandson of Mugaya called Kigunga, came with Mungusa up to Nyamanga in Kasugunga. This name Kasugunga was changed 1962 to be called Gembe. It was called for the grandfather that Kasugunga is Kigunga family who are there. Now you get Suba people. Here are 5 locations, as I told you. Mfangano, Lusinga, and Gwasi came from Imbo. Kaksingiri and Kasugunga, which is Gembe, came from Tanzania. Now they make something called Suba. We were here with our own language for so many years. But because of education, when the 7th day came with the idea of teaching people education, they asked the one who was translating the language to a European called Paul Mboya in Karachuan. In South Nyanza, we were having Homa Bay now County, Migori, Kisii, and there's another county in Kisii. We call it Nyamira. These were called South Nyanza District those days. Then when you ask which language can be used to be taught in the class, Paul Mbuya said Luo, Korea, and Kisii. He left us. When they started to teach people and convert people, they come to area on Soba. When you have been converted and being a Christian, you went for teaching Christianity, how Christianity is. We went again to marry the girls of Karachuani. Now many wives came from Karachuani, come in Mfangano, in Suba, at all, those 5 locations. They start to teach us Luos. When they have their children, they teach them because they don't want to speak our language. He went up to Kansi, it a marriage bring that language to be finished. Only Mfangano and Kaksingiri were still speaking Luo language till up to 1950. From 19 going onward, that language was not going on. You see, now our identity was not on. Then we were having our people also still going to Kampala. You see, the Bugema University of Seventh Day was at where? In Kampala. There are 2-3 people of us went to Kampala. They sit down. 1948, they started something like a union of our Suba people. Then, in 1949, they changed the name and they call it the Union of the 5 Location. In Idoluo, they started Railwalk Mar Pinja Beach in Kampala. Their objection was to unite Suba to come together. They come in Suba, started something called sport. 1951. This sport was taken to a central place, which is now Kaksingiri. Even now we call it Central Sub-County, Suba Central Sub-County. They started a sport. But in coaching, they use chiefs, 5 chiefs. One, we have Mfangano, we having Simeon Wasonga, was the coach as a chief. In Rusinga, Semekia Wakiaga as a chief. In Gembe, which is Kasugunga, there was Ajuang. In Gwasi, there was Umuto. Those people bring the drilling in the schools, singing and football of adult people. We meet at Sindo. We went on there for that sport yearly on December. We went up to the 1980s. There was our boy called Peter Oliver Nyakiamo, was elected as MP of Suba. When he went there during Moi regime, he was given a minister of health. Till of coming to be identity, it is where the thing our people was wanting. Peter Oliver Nyakiamo take us to Moi's place, Kabarak. Go and ask him to give us Suba district. We went there. Then lastly, Moi gave us Suba district with KBC. In KBC, there was our broadcasting in Suba. Even it's still going on up to now there. Then 1995, we were given Suba district. Headquarters was at Mbeta, where it's still now, for us now Suba North people. Now we start again to reveal and to wake up that, we are not Luo people, we are Suba people.
They were not just placed here by chance. They fought for this sanctuary. They chose isolation as a price worth paying to preserve their identity. And that makes the cultural erosion we talked about last episode even more poignant. It's a battle they thought they had won centuries ago, now being fought on a completely new front. If this journey through history surprised you, hit that like button, it really helps the channel. And I have to ask, does this change how you see the Abasuba situation today? Let's get a conversation started in the comments below. I read them all. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. We are not done uncovering the hidden stories of our world.